Okay, yes, it's time again once for us to talk about the Talking Point Show. There's so much to talk about. The international break is over. Manchester United fans are back again in fever mode. They're scared. Yes, they don't want the international break to be over. Like as we say it in Warri, darkness they make fear, they catch person away, they fear. You don't understand? Manchester United fans don't like the fact the international break over because now Chelsea they won't play. Whether they play against Wolves, Watford and Brighton and Hove, they're nothing win. Mash where they call the weekend so. But if you know Manchester United and also Mourinho well, you don't remember that time where we say after Conte, he does celebrate over, they can bring Hazard. Now he use what do they call him? Herrera to put Hazard for pocket. The way the matter take be so something like that if happen. But whatever it is you heard me say in pidgin English, I'm just trying to say that you know what I'm saying in pidgin. I was saying that Manchester United fans are not happy with the international break over. They are panicking over the games that are coming over the weekend. Well, it's the Talking Point Show. My name is SOUTHAMPTON. So let's hit the ground running. The major talking points today is my pillow. Yes, Elevated TV pillow is out. We've been giving out a few of these to selected people, and based on your comments and what you have to say about this pillow, I just might be putting one in the mailbox and send over to you. If you like it, I don't know, just tell me what you think about this pillow. Yes, I look at the back. Elevated TV. If you like it, I just might get it across to you for free. One person, one lucky person. But that said, let's hit the ground running with the talking point. First off, on the talking point today is Neymar. Yes, let's talk about Neymar being fed up with Paris Saint-Germain and the French league, owing to the fact that the season have not gone anywhere. They are already champions by the way they look at things. Their major competition should have been Monaco. I'm going to talk about Monaco later on Thierry Henry, but I mean they are 8 points off everybody already, and it seems like it's over. And the talking point here is the fact that there's talk that Neymar is going to go back to FC Barcelona. Messi and Piqué has agreed already. The club president is talking to the coach. If Ernesto Valverde say he needs him, they're going to pull up 222 million euros to bring him back. So within a short period of time, it would have broken the records for the highest transfer over and over again. Do you think that Barcelona needs Neymar right now, or they actually need defenders at the back? Get on the talking point and let's get your view on that. Well, the next talking point on the agenda, Thierry Henry was unveiled a couple of days ago as the coach of AS Monaco, his club, his boyhood club, where he started his football career and grew up to fame, went to Juventus, then to Arsenal, and then Barcelona, then New York, remember, Red Bulls. Right now, Thierry Henry is the coach of AS Monaco after turning down Aston Villa. The talk is, what style is he going to play? And on the press conference, he mentioned Pep Guardiola and Barcelona more than any other thing. He also talked about his love for Arsenal and Arsene Wenger, but he called them the club in London. And my take here is, do you think that Thierry Henry is going to make the kind of impact that people like Pep Guardiola, Arsene Wenger in his early days, Jose Mourinho made in coaching, or it's going to be another black guy who just showed up with plenty of fashion, fanfare, talk, and collapse? Or you think he's going to make the cut and become a big coach? That's the talking point number 2. Before we go to number 3, let's take this break. When I come back, we'll continue. All right, welcome back. It's the pillow edition of the Talking Point Show, and just got by is Thierry Henry and Manchester United and Neymar that we talked about at the start of the show. Another talking point, there's not talk of Arsenal being title contender in the Premiership. Players from Liverpool are getting injured. Today is Naby Keita, tomorrow is Marcelo, the other day is Sadio Mane. Do you really think that Arsenal are now a title contender because they've got 9 games unbeaten, winning all 9 games in all competition, winning 5 after losing their first 2 in the Premiership against Manchester City and Chelsea, 2-0 to Man City, 3-2 to Chelsea? Do you think they are genuine title contenders, or that is just a talk? And to add up to it, while we're still in the Premiership. Kevin De Bruyne is going to be coming back pretty soon, and when he comes back into that Man City team, do you think that they are going to go out all guns blazing? But Man City coach Pep Guardiola has said that it is too early to count them as contenders for the UEFA Champions League. Do you think that he's playing mind game, or is actually saying the truth that they are not title contenders when it comes to the Champions League, but in the domestic team, they are going to win it again? Well, let's push it forward and say this about the NBA. Yes, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and the rest of them, they've started the NBA once again, and they've started the way they ended last season. Do you think the Lakers this season, they are going to be a contender to play in the playoff and then from the playoff go to the finals? Do you think that this Lakers have put the team together around LeBron James to make them a team that can play in the playoff? That is a major one for us to think about. At this point, I'm going to end with the talking point and say, let's move to the game prediction. But before I go to game prediction, let me say this thing. You see that always on Instagram and on Twitter, people telling you that they are sure game, they are fixed matches. I don't believe in it. I don't think there are. From my experience in football, I don't think there are. So don't fall victim. If anybody is giving you a sure game and asking you to pay, tell them to give you the games. When you win, you will pay them. If they are so sure, they should be winning. And then you look at their followers, they are very, very few. So it's suspicious. I don't guarantee you that my prediction will make you win. I just think this is my own opinion about who's going to win, who's going to lose, and all that. But that said, there's something big that happened this past week that we are all happy about and celebrating. For 20 years, I've been in the battle fighting against, fighting for legislation, fighting for support against fake agents that are taking players to, taking money from footballers, vulnerable footballers, and dumping them in, very difficult places, not giving them club, abandoning them, some in Europe, some in other African countries, some in very, very terrible conditions, Libya, Morocco, Cape Verde, like what it was in my case. This past week, Mission 89, alongside the entire crew, Matthew Hall, Lerina Bright, and everybody came together and we had our voice at the EU Summit, the European Parliament Summit in Brussels, and it was lovely. You would see the video my video that was presented there, and we also had some things in Mombasa, in London, and in Lagos. You would have to see that on the screen, but it's lovely to know that we are part of it, and you can join the campaign by using the hashtag #NotInOurGame. Anytime you see a dubious agent come around telling you that you should bring money for them to take you to bring out your invitation or take you to a club in Europe, you know that that is fake. If you're a good footballer, an agent is supposed to pay for you, not you paying for the agent. Right now, let me go on this break. When I come back, I'm going to give you my prediction for this weekend. All right, welcome back. It's time for us to focus on the games that are available for us this weekend. There's a whole lot of them anyway. I'll try and squeeze them in as time permits. I still remain Edafi Matthew Second. Yes, and it's the Talking Point show. Right now, let's hit it straight up. Manchester United playing in London against Chelsea. I think Sarri ball will prevail, even though it looks like Mourinho will walk up some magic. But I think 3 wins, 2 draws in their last 5 games, and 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in their last 5 games for Manchester United. The difference is not big, but I think Manchester United will lose this one because Chelsea are playing at home. It's a win for Chelsea for me. Bournemouth playing against Southampton. Bournemouth to win that one. Cardiff Fulham looks like a game that will end in a draw, or probably you pick Fulham to win or draw. Man City playing against Burnley. It's Man City win all day. I'm going to jump a few games like the Newcastle, Brighton, West Ham, Tottenham. Go with the Tottenham to win in that game. The game between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Watford. I don't think Watford are in the form they were when they started the season. I'm going to go with Wolves to win this one. So it's a Wolverhampton Wanderers win. Let's step further and see the games are going to come up on Sunday. Yes, Everton playing against Crystal Palace. I will go with Everton to win this one. Arsenal have won their last 5. They're playing against a team that have won only 2 in their last 5 and lost 3. Leicester, former champions. These are 2 former champions that are playing. I'll go with an Arsenal win in this one. That's all we have for England. Let's move to the Spanish La Liga and see the games that are available to us. Celta Vigo will be playing against Alves. Look like a game that would end in a draw, but I'm going on a hunch and say Alves would win that game or draw. So you pick them on the double chance, like to win or draw, but it looks like a win for Alves. Celta Vigo are not playing well. The game between Real Madrid and Levante, the coach of Real Madrid, Lopetegui, has been given the 3-match ultimatum. Save your job with these next 3 games, or we get in Antonio Conte, former Chelsea, former Juventus coach, and former Italian national team coach. I think that Real Madrid are going to win this one. So Real Madrid Levante is Real Madrid win. They'll not be scoring goals anyway. Valencia playing against Leganes. I think Valencia would win this one. It's going to be tight, but I think they'll win. Villarreal playing against Atletico Madrid. All day, I'll pick Atletico Madrid to win that game. The game between Barcelona and Sevilla is a good, very, very tight one. Barcelona have been very horrible. The most informed team in Spain happens to be Sevilla. They've won 4 in 5, lost 1. Barcelona have won only 1 in 5, drawn 3, lost 1. But I think that this game, the best bet on this game is both teams to score. But if you ask me, push me further, I think that Barcelona will still win this one at home. Rayo Vallecano playing against Getafe. I think Getafe will win this one. That's all for Spain. Probably that's all. Yeah, pretty much. Let's move to the next league, the Bundesliga, the German Bundesliga. Games that we have pretty much a lot of them, but I'm not going to pick all of them. So I'm picking the game between Augsburg and RB Leipzig. I think Leipzig would win that one. Eintracht Frankfurt playing against Düsseldorf. I'll go with an Eintracht Frankfurt to win. The game between Bayer Leverkusen and Hannover looks more like a draw, but pick Bayer Leverkusen on a double chance. So if they win, you don't destroy your ticket. Now the game between VfB Stuttgart and Borussia Dortmund, I'll go with the Borussia Dortmund to win all day. Bayern Munich are suffering, but they're coming up against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg always give them problem. I think it's not a game that you want to put in your accumulator, your betting slip, but Bayern Munich to win. That's what I say, but I don't think you should put this team in your accumulator because anything is possible in this game. Schalke 04 playing against Werder Bremen look like a draw all day. Both teams to score is very, very sure in that one. Hertha Berlin playing against Freiburg. Against Hertha Berlin to win at home. The game between Borussia Mochengladbach playing against Mainz. I think Borussia Mochengladbach would win that one. Now let's move over to the Italian Serie A. Gonzalo Higuain is still not happy with the way they kicked him out of Juventus. Well, that's his business. When they play against Juventus, he had better score loads of goals to prove them wrong. Roma playing against Spal. All day I go with Roma to win. Juventus playing against Genoa. They're going to make it straight to continuous winning. They are going to win this one by a larger margin. Udinese playing against Napoli. Need I say this? I think Napoli would win. The game between Lazio and Parma look like a drawn game, but I'll go with Lazio to win or draw in that one. Fiorentina playing against Cagliari, I'll go with Fiorentina to win. Inter Milan playing against AC Milan is a no-no for me. No-no in the sense that I don't know who's going to win this one. The same of the same. Look like Inter Milan will win, but I think I'll pick both teams to score as the surest bet in that game. Sampdoria playing against Sassuolo. No as well, both teams to score, but looks like it's Sassuolo win away from home. Now let's go to the French Ligue 1. Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain playing against Amiens. I think Paris Saint-Germain will win. Lyon playing against Nimes. I think Lyon would win. The game between Caen and Guingamp, both teams to score, or probably a single goal margin result in this game. The game between Monaco and Strasbourg. Not that anything has changed in Monaco, but because Thierry Henry is coming, it's got a few days to work with the team. I'll pick Monaco to win. Almost every other pundit is picking Strasbourg to win this game, but I pick Monaco to win this one. Montpellier playing against Bordeaux. Both teams to score is the surest in that game. Nice playing against Marseille. Both teams to score, probably a draw in that game. Now let's move away from France and go to Scotland. Not too many games to pick from. Celtic playing against Hibernia. Hibernia in form. Celtic are struggling. Look like a draw, but I think Celtic will win because they're playing at home. Hearts playing against Aberdeen. I think Hearts will win that one. The game between Livingston and Dundee, I will go with a Livingston win. The game between Rangers and Hamilton, Rangers are playing away from home. Look like a draw game, but I'll go with Rangers to win that one. We're gradually rolling down the clock to the end of the show. Finally, in the Dutch Eredivisie, it's PSV playing against FC Imem. I think PSV would win that one by maybe over 2.5. Ajax playing away to Herven. I think Ajax will win as well by over 2.5. Feyenoord playing against FC Zwolle. I think Feyenoord will win that too. Hercules playing against Groningen. I'll go with Hercules to win. And finally, Fortuna Sittard. Reminds me of Sunday Lycée. Playing against the Grasshoppers. I think Fortuna Sittard would win that one. That's all, folks, for the show today. Don't forget to subscribe to Elevated TV as you're watching on YouTube, and follow us on Instagram. We're Elevated TV, on Twitter, on Facebook. We're Elevated TV. And like I said at the beginning, somebody just might win this pillow, this lovely pillow. I just might give this pillow to someone. Tell us something you like about Elevated TV, whether on Twitter, on Instagram, or Facebook, and you just might be the lucky winner of this pillow. Once again, my name remains Idafe Matthew Esegene. Some people love to call me the elevator one of Spurs. I'm signing out. Until we meet again, have a lovely day. Bye.